38.5. Now that is definitely a day in bed. And no fighting with your little brother, doctor's orders. Now who is this?
Edward. My mum had him when she was little.
Oh, Edward. That'd make you about the same age as me then.
I'm too old for him now.
You're never too old for a teddy bear. Now the two of you get some rest, hmm?
How is she?
Ray's fine. It's just a cold. She'll be over in a couple of days. Right, well, I'd better be off.
No.
Sorry?
I mean, I need to talk to you about Alice, my wife. The brain tumor was diagnosed almost 2 years ago. Alice had chemotherapy and it appeared to have worked.
I see.
But then about a month ago, we were told that the cancer was back and Alice is refusing to have any treatment.
Why?
Well, her consultant, Mr. Fletcher, has told her that the chemo won't cure her. It'll give her a few more months, but she says it makes her feel worse than the cancer. And that, as it won't make any real difference, there's no point. But her chances of surviving even another 6 months without any intervention are nil.
It must be hard to...
I want you to talk to her. Tell her that it's worth it. Tell her that there's always hope.
There is, but... Well, it'd be best if she spoke with her consultant.
She won't go near the hospital. She believes if she goes there again that she'll die there. Look, she'll only be a minute. She's only taken Freddie to the nursery. Please talk to her.
She should really speak to Dr. Thompson. She is Alice's doctor.
You're here now. Please, I don't know what else to do.
Talking about me by any chance?
Dr. Woodson had a look at Maria. It's a cold. She'll be fine.
Thanks.
She's a lovely little girl.
She has her moments. I'm sorry I told Paul not to trouble the surgery. You're such a worrier.
I have good reason.
It's a cold.
You know I'm not talking about Maria. Let me do those.
I can do it.
I don't understand. Why won't you have any more treatment?
Paul, this isn't the time or the place.
What, with the doctor here?
Maria might hear.
What, that her mother's just given up on life and is just going to lie down and die?
Well, I'm going to die anyway.
So have you found them?
What?
Mrs. Burns' note. She is my first patient.
Sorry, you'll have to wait.
Mandy. This constant chaos is unacceptable. Now, I don't know why the place is such a mess, but things had better start changing and fast.
It's not my fault. Dr. Woodson left all yesterday's notes all over the place. It's taken me half an hour to put them in order.
That figures. Kate! What a lovely surprise.
I hope so. Have you got a minute?
I would think so.
I feel so guilty about Mac. None of this would have happened if...
It would have. It's not like Mac hasn't pushed his body over the years. What with the drinking, he could have had a heart attack at any time.
Yeah, but if I hadn't left him...
Kate, you're not to blame.
He will get better.
He's almost back to his old self.
You know, he's not even talking to me now.
He's still really hurting.
And it's all my fault.
I'm not saying that. I'm the last person to judge anyone.
Scarlet women, eh?
Something like that.
Anyway, I'm not here to don the hair shirt. Helen, we're broke. David's work at social services doesn't pay very much, and Christmas was expensive. I really need a job, and I was wondering
If the position of practice manager had been filled?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't. It's not like we don't need one. Between dopey Mandy and... Well, let's just say the best practice could do with your organisational skills. I need to talk to Mark first, but I can't see there being a problem.
Great.
It'd be just like old times.
Almost.
Don't worry about Mac. He'll come round. He's not unreasonable, and there's Kieran to think about.
I hope you're right.
The chemotherapy will give you more time, and you never know what might.
No. But
There are lots of cases where people live much longer than expected with the right treatment.
I accept as a doctor you find it's necessary to say this, but...
It's not just that.
But whatever anybody says, I've made my decision.
You were going to say something.
Well, it's just that I have more personal reasons for believing that there's always a chance that the right treatment might help.
Why?
My mother had breast cancer,
I'm sorry to hear that.
so I know how you feel.
Oh, no, you don't.
No, you're right. No, I don't. I'm sorry. But my mother felt like you, and, well, she decided that she was not going to let it defeat her, not without putting up a fight anyway.
What happened to her?
She's still alive. She used everything at her disposal, and not just traditional medicine.
You see, Alice, you've got to try everything.
I've held on to crystals, and I visualized the tumor. I can picture it all right, but it doesn't make it go away. And I'm not willing to waste what's left of my life searching for some miracle cure, or visiting some charlatan who says if I eat some obscure vegetable I'll survive.
You read the article that showed...
Paul, you've spoken to the consultant. Nothing can be done, and there's nothing more to say.
Alice, I just want you to have the chemo!
If I have the chemo, I'll be lucky if I get an extra 6 months. And for most of that time I'll be bedridden. I'll feel half dead anyway.
Alice, I understand what you're saying, but...
I just want to spend the time I have left with Maria and Fred. I don't want them tiptoeing around, quietly coming into my bedroom. I want to look after them, play with them. I want to enjoy my children.
But if you give in to it, then...
I assume by it you mean the cancer. I'm not. But sometimes you have to accept the inevitable.
But you said yourself we needed a practice manager.
I also said we couldn't afford it, not at the moment anyway.
Kate really needs the job, and I told her...
Helen, I'm sorry, but for the time being, I'm going to manage the practice.
Is this because of Mac?
What's Mac got to do with it?
You know why, because Kate left him for David.
Other people's affairs are not my business, and under the circumstances, I do think it would be rather hypocritical. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
No, you didn't. Tell you one thing, though. You've got your work cut out with George. Don't think she's heard of filing, let alone looking in the mirror before she leaves the house.
Helen, that's rather catty.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, she's a great bonus to the practice, and the patients love her.
Maybe. Anyway, I told Kate we'd meet her for lunch at the Leather Bar.
Helen, we can't off...
Hello? Yeah, put her through. Hi, Alice, it's Helen. Alice, what's happened?
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Someone's in trouble, I see. Court-martial offence.
Getting there.
Remind me not to get on the wrong side of you.
I'm sure that'll never happen.
I'd like a word with you.
Of course, just let me...
No, now. I've just had Alice Bonham on the phone.
Oh?
Oh! Is that all you can say? She was sobbing, Georgina.
George.
What gave you the right to talk to one of my patients?
Oh, Helen, it wasn't quite like that.
That's exactly what it sounded like from Alice. She's made an incredibly difficult decision, and the last thing she needs is a doctor, not even her own, trying to persuade her otherwise.
Their troubles were over in a jiffy. They were dead and gone in 35 seconds flat. Poor James, on the other hand, was still very much alive. And all at once he found himself alone and frightened in a vastly unfriendly world.
Oh, Helen, I really think you're being unfair.
No, unfair is what's happening to Alice.
Yeah, and her husband. Did you not see the state he was in?
I appreciate that, but that still gave
I simply outlined Alice's choices.
What choices? You know as well as I do that Alice's chances of surviving her cancer are 0. I don't care about your experience. Alice Bonham is my patient.
Don't talk to me like that. Helen, it's going to be difficult having her over as a
it is, no matter what I've said. I think you're overreacting.
You can hear
Your
everything
intervention has left them more confused than ever. You've given Paul hope where there is none.
Will someone please tell me what is going on?
Georgina here decided to tell a patient of mine with terminal cancer that there's always a
The
chance.
husband asked me to speak to her about having more chemo.
All I said was that my mother had breast cancer and that 5 years on she's still alive.
Well, surely, if that's all... that
Alice
they're talk-
Bonham has an incurable and to all intents and purposes untreatable brain tumour that's getting bigger by the day. Nothing is going to stop it. No amount of chemicals are going to save her, and all the positive thinking in the world won't change the fact that she's going to die.
I never said that she wouldn't. I just pointed out that another patient of mine...
There you go again. Other people are not relevant to this case.
Helen, I'm sure George was just trying to...
And I definitely know that if this was your patient, you'd be as annoyed as I am.
Well, I might...
There you go.
Yeah, but what Helen has neglected to mention is that the husband begged me to speak to her. What was I meant to do?
Can I please finish a sentence? Now, I can see both points of view.
Oh, good for you. But in this case, the only point of view that's relevant is Alice's.
I accept that. I just find it hard when people, well, give up.
She isn't giving up. She's being realistic.
Helen...
You know as well as I do that most cancer treatments at this stage are a waste of time and money. It's too little, too late. And you're talking to me as if I haven't looked into all the options. Both Alice and I have talked to her oncologist, who respects and supports her.
Yeah, but my mother...
And in his opinion, Alice isn't unusual. A lot of young mothers come to the same conclusion. They're the cancer patients that don't pursue a few extra months at any cost.
But there are always exceptions.
Alice isn't an exception. She is going to die.
Our daughter's turning into a little drug fiend.
It's because she's got more sense than her mother.
Please, not again. I'm tired.
When, then? After? What option do I have? If I don't talk to you now, it'll be too late. Why won't you even consider what Dr. Woodson said? There is always hope. For me. Why won't you do it for me?
How are you feeling?
Bored. They won't tell me where I can go.
Well, you don't want to rush things.
I'm fine. I'll be a lot finer when I get out of here. Nurse, these flowers, they need... It's not asking much, is it?
The patients all miss you. They keep asking how you're doing.
Oh, sure. They want to hear the gossip.
Of course not.
Well, it's all right for Kate. You can just clear off.
Look, I know that you must... I don't think that Kate's finding any of this easy.
Kate will be fine. She always is.
I said what I believed, when I was allowed to, that is.
You know what they say about sitting on the fence?
What's that?
You get shot from both sides.
I'll take my punishment like a man. You're hard on her, Helen.
And you're soft on her.
I like George, if that's what you mean.
Anyway, I want to talk about Kate. Surely we can offer her...
Champagne?
Yes, we thought...
We thought we would celebrate. To our new best receptionist. What?
Kate, it's just we're a bit strapped for cash at the moment.
Receptionist.
The sooner we get someone who knows what they're doing...
I was hoping...
Of course, you know the paying conditions.
We quite understand if you don't want to take it. You're far too experienced. We'll look for someone else.
No, that'll be grand.
Good. Well, let's eat. Or me.
What are you writing?
Nothing. Are those what I think they are? It's no good. You've got to let it go. Let me go. Hi, thanks for coming.
I'm really sorry about Dr. Woodson. She really had no business.
She was only doing what she thought best. Like Paul. Come in. Every free quack cancer cure on the market. Paul must have them laughing all the way to the bank.
Must be hard for you.
What? Knowing that this shark's cartilage won't add one day onto my life? Or that all the vitamin pills and organic food in the world won't halt the tumour? Yes.
Mummy!
Oh, I won't be a sec.
I'll make myself useful.
Well, don't use the tea in the blue tin. It's something disgusting from Japan.
Mummy, where are you?
I'm here, sweetheart. What's wrong?
I had a bad dream.
It's all right now.
Read to me.
I can't, darling. I've got somebody downstairs I need to talk to.
Please.
Later. I promise. Now you get some more sleep. Edward will be watching over you just like he used to me.
I'm not a baby.
I know. You're a big girl now. But you'll always be my baby.
Don't go. I don't want you to go.
Oh, Maria.
Please, Mummy, stay.
Tell me I'm doing the right thing.
By not having any more treatment.
Maybe Paul's right and any more time with the children would be worth it.
If you have the chemotherapy, the most it'll give you is a few more months, maybe 6. But as you know, a lot of that will be spent in bed recovering.
What would you do?
I hope I'd be as brave as you are.
I'm not. I'm terrified. The nights are the worst. Sometimes I'm too scared to go to sleep in case I don't wake up. Not that the mornings are any better. There's a moment when I wake up that I forget that I'm dying, and then... I wish I believed in God. It might make it more bearable. I suppose I'm lucky, really. I've got no real regrets. How much longer have I got left?
What did Mr. Fletcher say?
He fudges the issue. I think he feels he's given me enough bad news already. 2 or 3 months, maybe more, maybe less.
He knows best.
And when would it get really bad?
The last month or so.
All I seem to do is write lists. I seem to be forgetting things all the time. The tumour. Will it get worse, the forgetting?
I'm afraid so.
It's one of the things I find hardest to come to terms with, everything gradually failing. This one's for Paul. For afterwards. Telling him when to take the children to the dentist and to get their feet measured regularly. Their toes would have to be pointing out of their shoes before he realised they were too small. Bossy even from the grave. I know he's scared he can't manage without me, but he's stronger than he thinks. And I've written a list of all the books I want to read with the children. We're on James and the Giant Peach, the loneliest boy in the world. Have you ever noticed how many children's books, especially fairy tales, seem to deal with parents dying? Strange. No child should have to go through it. Anyway, it looks like I better start reading faster.
It's not fair.
I'm sorry, Mandy, but the decision has been made.
You never gave me a chance.
I think you'll find we gave you quite a lot. We will, of course, be giving you a reference. Come in. As you may have deduced, we've let Mandy go. Kate Maguire will be starting tomorrow.
Right.
Did you want to talk about earlier?
That's all right.
Yes, please.
Although, the way I put my foot in it, I don't know if I dare open my mouth.
You did what you thought was right.
No, Helen didn't see it like that. I think it was because I wondered what Ronnie and I'd be like if one of us had a terminal illness. I don't think I could manage without him. Which is why, I suppose, I waded in on Paul Bonham's behalf.
Helen can be rather strident. Sometimes, especially if she feels that she's in the right. Which is probably most of the time.
I remember.
What was Helen like at university?
Oh, same. Serious, hard-working, well-dressed.
There's something to be said for originality. You and Helen are both excellent doctors. You work in different ways, that's all.
Where is she? I'd like to make sure we're all right.
She's seeing Alice Bonham.
Oh, I hope her and her husband can find some peace. Thanks.
You know, the worst thing isn't the dying. It's the thought of my babies forgetting about me. They're so young.
They won't, Alice. Mine haven't forgotten their father. You could make a memory box for each of them. Put in all the things that sum you up and your love for them.
That's a lovely idea. I should do one for Paul as well. I've started a letter. It's more of a story, really. Reliving all the wonderful moments we've had. He's given me the happiest 10 years of my life.
You've given me the most wonderful 10 years as well.
You shouldn't eavesdrop.
Sorry about earlier.
I do know it's because you love me.
It's just the thought of going on without you.
But you do have to accept my decision.
Is it the right one?
It is for Alice. You have an incredibly brave wife.
Don't I know it? What if treatment... Alice has told me that you lost your husband not long ago.
Yes,
How, if you don't mind me asking?
a car accident.
How are you managing?
There are good days and there are bad days. But the children and my work keep me busy.
Alice has always organised everything. She's even arranged her own funeral.
She's an incredible woman.
That's why I'd do anything to keep her, even if it is just for a little while longer. But she is so stubborn. She always has been.
I understand your frustration. But chemo isn't going to cure her.
Oh, I know, but aren't just a few months worth it?
If she stayed the way she is now, then probably yes. But it isn't going to be like that. Surely you remember what she was like last time she had chemo.
Yes, but...
That was when you had hope. Now, knowing that feeling that sick will bring such few benefits, can you really put Alice through that again? I think you'd feel awful if you made her feel so guilty she ended up doing something that wasn't right for her. The last bit is going to be difficult as it is. But if Alice's pain and suffering were prolonged unnecessarily...
I just wish I was as strong as she is.
You will be. And at least you've got this time together.
A ruse to get more cuddles.
Dad could do with one as well.
We've got to concentrate our energies on making these last few months the best. For us and the children.
Why won't they tell me when I can leave?
They probably enjoy your company.
What do you have to do to see a doctor around here? Have a second heart attack?
They say that doctors are the worst patients.
Do they really? Really?
Look, who's going to look after you when you get home?
I don't need looking after.
Mac,
Well, it's certainly not going to be Kate, is it?
we should get back. The paperwork is building up.
Because I sacked my wife?
No, because you're not there to keep us in line anymore.
Well, if this lot have their way, it's going to be some time yet.
Anyway, we had better get going. We'll try and pop in and see you later on in the week.
Yeah, thanks, thanks.
Is there anything you want brought in?
Decent food?
We'll see what we can do.
I suppose I could do with another pair of pajamas.
Winseyett's finally worn out.
What are you doing here?
What? No, hello, how are you?
Um,
Obviously, no introductions. Hello, I'm Julia, the first Mrs. Maguire.